Hey guys, alright, so this is a tag video that was started last year and I just finally came across it this year. This tag video was inspired from Allison, and her YouTube channel is all, I don't want to pronounce this wrong, but it's ALLHARR, and I'll put a link to her channel down below, or a link to the video, so if you guys want to do this, you guys can see what she did, hear what I did, and then, do your video if you want to. You guys might have done it in the past, and then for those new to the trying to conceive world or to YouTube, can, do it if they like. So, there's a few parts. There's 9 parts, so I'm going to try to make it fast. So the questions are, so part 1 isn't really like titled, so it just says part 1. It says, were you a planned baby? Yes, I was. My parents were together for 3 years before I was born. Were you the first? Yes, I was. Were your parents married when you were born? No, I wasn't. They actually got married April 20th of 86. But they've been together since April 20th of 83. What's your birthday? February 21, 86. Part 2, the family. Parents married or divorced? They're married. Are you an only child? No. Are you the oldest, middle, or youngest? I am the oldest. Which parent do you get along with best? I don't pick I can't even speak. I don't pick sides, especially because of certain circumstances that happened in my life. Opened up my eyes to, life is way too short, and why pick sides, and you just really need to love your parents unconditionally. So I really don't pick a side. Now, if you were to ask me when I was younger, I would say my dad, and then I would flip-flop sometimes and say my mom. But right now, they're both number 1 in my heart, and they will always be. Alright, and let's see. Do you have any step-parents? No, I don't. This is part 3, the friends. Do you have more than one best friend? I used to only have one, and then I lost her as a friend. Long story short, betrayal. So as of right now, it's kind of hard to say best friend I would die for and stuff like that. And I do have best friends like that, or I have friends like that I really do consider best friends, or more like family. For instance, the DRE from church, the Director of Religious Ed, that's what DRE stands for. Marina's another one. I text her a lot, and when I found out I was pregnant, she was the only one from YouTube that knew for a while before I told anybody else. Melissa is another good one. Melissa, I love you. Also, Lucia. So yeah, I do have more than one best friend. It says, what do you like to do when you are together? Me and Skip, yeah, that's her name, that's her nickname. Me and Skip, we like to just hang out. I go to her office after work sometimes, just hang out. Let's see, after class, kind of talk a little bit. We've went to the movies a couple times, so I really like that. Me and Marina we've only met one time in person, but that day we met at a mall, and it was so awesome. Walked around with them and met her and Raymond and my little baby and Mr. Rai Rai. So that's pretty much for those two. Melissa and Lucia have not met in person, but I feel like a very strong connection with them. Hopefully we'll all meet, and hopefully me and Marina will drive down to where Melissa's at, and then Lucia can come along, and we can all get together and just have a great time. Hopefully by then I'll either be pregnant or have a baby, so we can have play dates. Do you share the same interests? I would say we do. We're bargain goers. It's just awesome. I love those girls. I love you guys to death. Which friend can you tell everything to? My best friend, I can tell everything. I'm very open, extremely open to my friends, to my very closest friends. And I can tell anything to all of them. I can also tell anything to my husband, because he's a best friend too. Part 4, your personality. Do you have low self-esteem? I used to, but then I was thinking to myself, you know, one day it was just out of the ordinary, or out of the usual, out of the ordinary, I guess you could say. I just started thinking about, I don't know, just people, I don't know, I watched a movie, Odd Girl Out, I think that was the name of it, and ever since then I'm like, you know what, excuse me, I don't care. I don't care what, you know, people can try to bring me down. I'm me, and I'm always going to be me. So that has built my self-esteem way up. That has built, you know, a barrier for anything, you know, for anybody to come along and try to break it down. So yeah, do you get depressed about things easily? Recently I've been depressed the end of the year, and then it just had to, I just looked at myself in the mirror one day, and I was at church. I went to church and I was like, it's time to change, and it's time to change. So lately I've just been staying upbeat, try to stay upbeat, because, you know, hey, everything could just all fall down one day. It says, are you happy right now? Yes, I am. I can say I'm very happy. I'm very happy with my relationship. I'm very happy with the doctor that we have. There's certain parts of my life that, hey, you know, they're kind of gray areas, and I need to work on ways to fix them better. But right now, I'm not materialistic. My love number one, my relationship with my family. That's what makes me very happy. Do you live life to the fullest? Most definitely, I do. Life is too short to even hold back just because somebody says you're not worth it. So number 5, appearance. Are you comfortable with the way you look? I am. I don't care. The only man that I care that tells me how I look is my husband. The other man is God. So, you know, nobody can break that down for me. Describe your hair. My hair used to be very long. I cut it recently-ish. A couple of months already. Man, I really do need to get a haircut. I either need to call my aunt, or I don't know. I need to call my aunt to cut my hair. Well, my hair is kind of long again. Long layers. Curly. Let's see. Very thin, especially on this side. When I was hit by a car, they had to drill a hole in my head. So, and they had to shave this part, so all of this part was shaved. So this is really thin and never grew back to its thickest. My hair's always been kind of thin all my life. So yeah, and nappy sometimes. I mean, as you can tell, I have these little, whatever, I don't know. And I have a lot of baby hair. Like, I have to like wet my hair constantly, so you can't see that. Anyways. It says, were you a strange child? I don't know. I should ask my parents that. They do say that I'm weird, or not weird, but random. I'm extremely random. We can be talking about one thing, and then I'm like, you know, it could be about somebody totally different away from me, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, so did I tell you what happened to me? Or it's all about me. And the shift supervisor at work, her name is Jessica, she goes, and again, Lydia's attention, the center of all the universe, all the attention has to be on Lydia. So I love my girls from Starbucks, my partners. So number 6, random. Are you scared of growing up, or growing up old and alone? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Part 7, the outdoors. Do you prefer indoors or outdoors? Outdoors. Growing up, we used to go camping all the time, and I loved it, and I really want to go camping again. So I'm an outdoors kind of girl. Favorite season? Fall. Love fall. Spring is another nice time of the year, because the flowers are starting to come out and the trees, you know, start getting their leaves. So I just really love fall because of different colors. Spring because of the flowers. Summer because you can be outside all the time and not even worry about it being below 0. Winter because, I don't know, it's just winter. So let's see. Favorite food? Chinese food. I love Chinese food. I love it. Let's see. What food makes you gag? Well, me and my friend went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I tried the jerk chicken ones. As like she brought it to the table, I'm like, oh my god, it smells. But I'm like, I at least gotta try it. So I went to try it, but before I brought it to my mouth, my nose got a whiff of it, and I'm like, oh. And I just had to like eat one just so that my friend didn't feel bad for ordering them. And it was nasty, really nasty. I do not, never again. It says, what is your favorite dessert? Ice cream. I love ice cream. Ice cream is really good. Yeah, I would say ice cream. I mean, there's not too much. I'm not like cheesecake. Or, you know, I like desserts. I like anything like fruit. Fruit's another way of a good dessert. I just got the chills. Sorry. Relationships and love, part 9. Do you believe in love at first sight? I do. I really do. When I met my husband, I didn't love him. Felt the love at first sight, but he did for me. And I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know. The best gift from your husband, his love, most definitely his love. Again, I'm not really a materialistic kind of girl, and the best gift he could ever give me is his love. And the 7 years that we've been married, and the 8 years we've been together, so that's, you know, it shows a lot, especially being so young. You don't nowadays you don't really hear about an 18-year-old going to get married and then turning 25 and being on 7 years married, so you don't really typically hear it too much. Have you ever been in love? Most definitely. I'm in love right now. Have they ever loved you? Most definitely. We wouldn't be together if we didn't love each other. So this is the history tag video. If you guys want to do it, feel free to do it. You can do a video response to it, or just let me know that you did the video, and I would love to see your videos. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.